good Boxing Day morning. Yeah, we don't have Boxing Day in the States, but I know they do in England and other countries. So it is the 26th. I forgot my sunglasses. Oh my God, this is not going to be pretty. Yeah, not good. I am on my way to the doctor's. It is my annual physical. Got up this morning, did 30 minutes of HIIT training and weight training, and did not eat yet because I'm not sure if I have to have blood work or not. I had blood work, a couple months ago, so I don't think I have to have it, but just in case I didn't eat or drink anything, in case they want to do it. What else? That's about it. I never did get to film my weigh-in and meeting highlights, so I will add that to this video today. I went in with a plan for Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. Christmas Eve I really did fine. I was a little picky. Yesterday I was off the rails. And you know what, it wasn't even like horrible stuff. Well, no, a couple of it was horrible. I'm trying to get you adjusted right. I give up. Yesterday was nuts and bread. Oh my gosh. I ate 20 points worth of nuts. You know I have an issue with nuts. Why do I even bring them in the house? And bread. Oh God, the bread was so good. Yeah. So, and then a little picky here, a little picky there, a little piece of candy here, a little piece of candy there. So, I got on the scale this morning at home just to, yeah, I'm up like 4.5 pounds. Yes, since Monday. Not cool. But, I believe I'm a little hormonal right now. I don't know, because that's all over the place. And I certainly am not using that as an excuse, because it's not. I had a lot of meals out. A lot of eating the way I'm not used to eating. I feel very bloated. I feel very puffy. My legs feel kind of puffy, and I have a horrible, horrible time with water retention, especially if I have too much sodium, which I know I have. So, that was a nice wake-up call. I'm glad I did get on the scale this morning. I usually don't do that. I'm not an everyday weigher. I'm not a weigher during the week kind of thing. I usually just wait for the WW scale. But let me just see. Yeah. So I need to rein it in. I should be able to. But it just goes to show. I've been Lifetime for over a year. Nobody's perfect. We all have our moments, and yesterday it was a moment. It was a lot of moments for me. It really was. I did great at breakfast. I ate exactly what I had planned. Didn't have lunch because we had a late breakfast, but that's when the picking started. Doug had put chocolate-covered cherries in my stocking. Now, before you think, oh, he's sabotaging, he didn't buy me the whole box like he used to. He bought the sample pack with 3 in it, the little stocking stuffer pack. I had one of those. Not a big deal. You have one, it's not a big deal. But then my nephew bought us these truffles that he buys every year. They're called No Chewing Allowed. He gets them at Bryant Park in New York. They're amazing. They're 3 points each. I had 2. Okay, still not horrible. Then the nuts. Could not stop eating the nuts. I mean, it could have been worse, I guess. It could have been more candy, or it could have been cookies. But still, it's a lot of points in nuts. And then the bread. We had homemade ravioli for dinner last night. And I did great. I had 4. They're not huge. I had 4 of those. And I had half a piece of sausage. But the bread. Oh my goodness, the bread. Hot, fresh, warm out of the oven. I had like 3 pieces. Yeah. And then I had a cookie. I had a million cups of tea yesterday. So yeah, definitely not the best day on plan. Definitely not your poster child for WW. But it was one day. It was one day out of a lot of days. And it was a nice little wake-up call for me. And I will get right back on track today. Today should not be bad at all. I am going to go home, and I'm kind of in the mood for a breakfast sandwich today. So I am going to have a breakfast sandwich, I believe, for breakfast. For lunch, I am going to have what am I going to have for lunch? A bowl of vegetable soup, because we still have vegetable soup left. The boys are each going to my niece is coming over at 11:30 to do Christmas. And then the boys, after she leaves, the boys are going to their respective girlfriends' houses. So they're not going to be home. So I think for dinner, something is rattling me crazy. I don't know what it is. For dinner, I think Doug and I are going to have French dip sandwiches. We never had them on Monday because I ended up going out with my high school girlfriends to dinner. So I think we are going to have French dip sandwiches. So that's, totally easy day to stay on plan. Totally. And that's what I plan to do. Tomorrow, same thing. We're going to be home all day. I don't know. We might go out and do something. But as far as eating, we should be fine. Right back on plan. I'm making homemade pizza for dinner. And then tomorrow night, we're going to my in-laws to do Christmas with that whole side of the family. There'll be a lot of cookies. And I already told Doug he has 110% permission to be the food police. If he needs to slap something out of my hand, go right ahead and do it. But after today getting on the scale, I don't think he's going to have to police me much. I think I will be able to police myself quite nicely. What else? Saturday, we have Christmas party. Doug's side of the family, their extended family. It's, aunts, uncles, cousins. We have that at supper time. So I will just, plan accordingly. 0 point breakfast, 0 point lunch, and light. Just because it's 0 points, you could have a feast. I mean, I could eat a whole chicken breast with a whole bunch of other stuff with it that's 0 points. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to have 0 point foods, but I'm going to keep it light. And then, save my points for the party and just be very, very, very mindful at the party. I think I'm going to make the Hawaiian sliders, the King's Hawaiian ham and cheese sliders, which honestly, I like them, but I don't really need to eat one. And if I did, I think they're 4 points. 4 or 5 points. I'm going to make a seafood pizza and take with me because I know that's, a nice, safe food. And I'll just, really be mindful. And I think I may even make sure I eat before I go. I'm not sure. So that's Saturday. Sunday, we have no plans. Oh, that'll be wonderful. No plans. And then Monday, I think we're going to go down the shore for the day. I think we're going to go down Ocean City. There's an arcade down there that the boys really like, and it's kind of an old-fashioned arcade. Everything's a quarter. So, and they have tons and tons of pinball machines. They have skee ball for 10 cents. So I think we're going to go down there. And my original thought was to have our favorite pizza at our favorite pizza place. But now we're thinking there's a seafood restaurant down there that we really, really like. And it's so hard in the summertime to get in there because it's like a 2-hour wait. So I'm thinking maybe we'll do that instead. And then Tuesday is New Year's Eve. We have some plans, possibly. We've got 2 sets of plans. We have to decide what we're doing. And then New Year's Day, we stay home because I watch my string bands. If you're not from the Philly area, there's this thing called the Mummers Parade. It's absolutely crazy. If you're not from Philly, you don't. If you're not from Philly, you don't get it, and people think it's strange, and it kind of is. My favorite part of the parade is what they call the string bands, and that's what I will sit and watch for a couple hours. And we always, always, always have porkette sandwiches. It's like roasted pork with different kind of spices on New Year's Day. So that's my plan for the next week. Back on track. in control, and my word of the year, the strength to make the right decisions. And yeah, I've talked way long enough. I am almost to the doctor's, so I will leave you be. I will be back later on with my meeting highlights and my weigh-in from Monday. Don't forget I weighed in on Monday, and I knew I was going to be up, and I was. Just a little bit, and I was still completely under my comfort zone, even. Not only under goal, but under my comfort zone. So, yeah. Today was a reality check, and I'm really glad I did it. So, we'll see. Okay, I will be back. I was in such a hurry, I forgot to film my breakfast. I had a breakfast sandwich, an English muffin for 3 points on all plans, 1 egg, 2 points on green, 0 on blue and purple, and 2 Jones's chicken sausage links for 1 point. So it was a 4-point breakfast on blue and purple and a 6-point breakfast on green. Now lunch is a bowl of vegetable beef soup that I made the other day. It is 2 points on purple and blue and 3 points on green. The thing that gives it points is that there is barley in it and there is beef cubes in it. So that's my lunch. We are on our way home from picking up our ottoman, and this sky is just absolutely amazing, and I just thought I would share it with you. Dinner time, and we are having French dip sandwiches. This meal is the same on green, blue, and purple. I have 56 grams of fries, that is 2 points. I have a roll for 5 points. I was supposed to have 4 ounces of roast beef for 2 points, but I think there's only 3 on there, which is still 2 points. And I have 2 points worth of provolone cheese. I get my cheese sliced from the deli, and then I weigh it, and I get it sliced thin. So each of these pieces of provolone was only 0.3 grams. So yeah, it's definitely the best way to do it. And then I don't count my au jus dipping sauce. So I'm a rebel like that. So there is my dinner. It is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It is, I believe, 10 points on all the plans. Okay, I was already got my pajamas on and contacts out, and remembered that I didn't do meeting highlights. Yeah, or weigh-in. So I weighed in early this week. Instead of weighing in on Tuesday night, I weighed in on Monday, and I was up 0.4, 3rd week in a row with a gain. But I had that big loss before the little gain started, and I'm really glad I did that because I wanted to have a little extra leeway over the holiday. I am at 134.6, which is still below my comfort zone. My comfort zone is like 135 to 137, so I'm still below my comfort zone. After this week, I'm not too sure. Yeah. Started on the reining it in today. So that was my weigh-in. I don't know if you can see that. And then, once again, we really didn't go over the weekly topic at our meeting very much. But I will definitely show you and go over it with you. And it is your Holiday Thrive Guide. And it talks about this time of year is so busy and so stressful, and we need to set boundaries. We need to pick and choose what we say yes to. We need to prioritize time for ourselves and for our plans and our goals. And we need to find the time to stay on track. So it says what to do. Use the ideas below to add in and protect a little extra me time. Number 1, fit in activity by grabbing a faraway parking spot or walking while making important phone calls. Easy way. I mean, especially this time of year, you kind of don't have a choice except to have a faraway parking spot. Well, before Christmas anyway. So that does definitely get you a few extra steps in. And, you know, it's a busy time of year. So try to, while you're on the phone, while you're doing stuff, try to move, try to get some activity in. Number 2, schedule a brisk jog or walk with a family member to sweat off tension. I know for me, exercise is a huge stress reliever for me. When I want to stress eat or emotion eat, I try to exercise because that definitely takes it away from me. Plus, the endorphins are released and you definitely feel better and you feel less stress. So that's not a bad idea. Plus, if you grab your kid or your hubby or your sister or your mother, even the better, because then you will sit and chit-chat with them. I have a teenager staring at me because he needs to talk to me because he is going out. I will be right back. Sorry about that. Number 3, embrace JOMO, other known as the joy of missing out. Usually it's FOMO, the fear of missing out. They've changed it to be the joy of missing out. RSVP yes to parties that mean the most to you, and send a thoughtful note for the ones you skip. Now, I have the complete opposite feeling on this. This was our holiday season of yes. We turned nothing down. We wanted to just have a blast and be involved in everything. Didn't matter when somebody called, we just jumped on it. My sister called at 6:30 one night and said, hey, we're doing an escape room at 10 o'clock. You want to come? Absolutely, we do. Gosh, I'm trying to think of some of the other stuff. We had party after party, and we still do. We still have a couple parties coming up. And it's brought us joy. So if it doesn't bring you joy, then definitely pick and choose. If it brings you joy, fill that schedule, because I know it brought us a lot of joy this year. Number 4, get ready with a friend for your next holiday party and let the music and dance breaks flow. That works probably if you're maybe a single person, but I know I really couldn't get ready with a friend for a party. Wouldn't work in our house, but I get the whole dancing thing. We have music playing all the time, and I'm always dancing around and having a good time. So gets movement in, keeps you upbeat, breaks tension. It's all good. Number 5, take 20 minutes before bed for a warm bath or yoga. I love this one. I'm a hot bath girl. Yes, it's bad for my skin, but I love hot boiling water in my bathtub. Not so much on yoga. I know everybody loves it. It's just me. I'm trying to get over that. But definitely try to do that relaxing thing before bed. You definitely sleep better. I like to have a cup of nice warm decaf tea and a nice bath, and really sets the mood for the night. And finally, number 6, if you have overnight guests staying with you, take a half hour to recharge all by yourself, and they'll appreciate the break too. You do not need to be entertaining 100% of the time. Everybody needs a little me time, including your guests. So don't feel bad taking that time for yourself, because they'll appreciate it too. So they are the things to help you survive the holidays and still get some me time. I know for me, I've been trying to keep as close a schedule as I can, because I'm off for 12 days, but I'm still getting up. Now, not at 4:30, not until like 6:30 or 7, but I'm still getting my workouts in and trying to stay on plan with eating. Yesterday was bad. Yes, I just picked all day and it was rough. And, I'm definitely reeling it in today. All the eggnog is out of the house. No cookies in the house. They're gone. So, bye, Adam. Love you too. Drive careful.
You know I will.
Adam's heading out to see his girlfriend. She's going to be gone for a week after tonight. So, he's going out to see her. So definitely reined it in today. Feel much better. I went to bed feeling gross last night. I had a stomach ache. I felt horrible. So I need to remember that feeling the next time I think it'll be a good idea to overeat. Yeah, it's not. So tomorrow should be a relatively good day for me, hopefully. We have no plans until after dinner tomorrow night. That's a little worrisome with the cookies, but I told Doug he has to be the food police. So hopefully he will. And that's it. That is it. Oh, the recipe: sweet heat chocolate discs. Basically, you take semi-sweet chocolate chips, microwave them, pipe them out onto a baking sheet, and throw on some hot pepper, some crystallized ginger or peppercorns, and refrigerate. Yet one disc is 2 points, and like they're little discs. I'd rather have a Built Bar for 3 points. Just saying. Yeah, so that really didn't do much for me. And plus I don't like heat anyway, especially with my chocolate. So that is it. That is the meeting highlights. That is my weigh-in. And I am probably going to weigh in again on Monday because of the holiday. And that's it. Now I have to go work on my menu and try to get that done so I can get that up tomorrow. And yeah, that's about it. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. If I don't get it up tomorrow, please forgive me. It's, you know, with vacation this week and next week, things aren't as regimented as they should be. So I'm trying. I will talk to you all very, very soon.